In this video, I share the date of two very important days in the month of March, and both of these days could be a big trigger for unexpected events, because the astrological energetic cocktail they create is very special. And a very warm welcome on my YouTube channel. And if you like my content and if you are interested in energy updates, in astrological forecasts and channelings and messages from our star sisters and the spiritual world, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And more will come in the future, I promise you. Maybe also live streams, and please share in the comments if you want to have live streams with myself. And before I start, something very important. Every prediction is always a prediction. That does not mean that always exactly this has to happen. But it is good to know the energetic constellation, to know and to be able to prepare. There are always several possibilities what can happen, and also the special energy cocktails unfold in everybody's life in a totally different way, and also on different levels of your frequency. Nothing is carved in stone. Not so many people know on my English YouTube channel that I had prophesied the high probability of an earthquake hours before the earthquake happened in Turkey. And I also prophesied around the last new moon in February that the chance is big for another earthquake. And I also prophesied the region of Romania. And I got after the new moon an email by Renate, and she informed me that the warning I gave on YouTube, she also told a Romanian woman and who worked in Germany with the name of Dalida, and she informed, because of my warning, her people in the home village in Romania. And through the prayers and energy work, there was no great distraction or major damage or hurt or injured people in her small village, because, like I prophesied at the time of the new moon, 2 earthquakes happened there. Once with the magnitude of 5.8 and one with the magnitude of 4.7. But now let's look at the 2 days in March. They are very important, and what could it concern? The first date is the 15th of March, and I show you the horoscope here. And as I said, it doesn't have to be exactly happen at this day, but around this date. There is Mars in the sign of Gemini at 0 degree, and on the opposite sign in Sagittarius there is the moon at 0 degree. And surely the moon moves relatively fast, but this constellation is a very big trigger. Often the moon or Mars are the triggers that causes events to happen. And we also have the Sun and Neptune at 0 degrees in the sign of Pisces. And those 4 planets, they form a precise T-square. Sun and Neptune in the sign of Pisces, and Mars and the Moon. And the Sun and Neptune are not only at 0 degrees in the horoscope, because the horoscope only shows the latitude degrees, but there are also the longitudes degrees in the declination. And if all those degrees are very near together, then the possibility for an event is very high. And in the declination, we have the Sun at -2 degrees and Neptune at -3 degrees. And Mars is also in the declination, out of control. And I also told in my last videos what this means, but this is a very, very, very special energy cocktail. And what could this mean? It could mean Neptune stands for the theme of water, and it could be due to a sea quake, and maybe similar, we had the tsunami. Maybe some of you can remember in Indonesia in the year of 2004, and this was a great destruction that happened there, and a lot of people died in the year of 2004. And by the way, at this time the lunar node axis was exactly in the same position like now in Aries and Libra. And Indonesia and also New Zealand are regions that are now in a very dangerous meridian zone. Also Tiflis, Baghdad, Mogadishu and Madagascar. And there the risk is very high, maybe also for a new earthquake. And Rahu is the upper lunar node, and also the planet Uranus are very near together in the sign of Aries. And the planet Saturn, who is in Aquarius this time, is also aspecting Rahu and Uranus. And I'm speaking of the Vedic astrology. This is a completely other system than the Western tropical astrology. And we connect to the stars at their real position in the sky. And Uranus stands for earthquakes, especially in conjunction with Saturn, because Saturn stands for the earth. And Rahu intensifies everything. Uranus also stands for the air industry and air traffic, and this could also be affected. And the Neptune-Sun connection is also about leadership positions. And I already spoke in my March energy update video, you can look up, where unexpected and sudden changes can arise. The second date that has a very special and extreme energy cocktail is the 25th of March. And I'm speaking in my horoscope of the German time zone. Maybe you must adapt this to your local time, but it is around this time. And I also spoke in my last update that the new moon at the 21st of March is the start of the new astrological year. And at the new moon in March, when the Sun and the Moon are exactly at 6 degrees in the sign of Pisces, there is also a very dangerous fixed star called Sheet at 6 degrees in Pisces, which is often connected with tragedies of greater extent. And on the 25th of March, this is the second date, Mars is exactly at 5 degrees in the sign of Gemini, and aspecting Pluto at 5 degrees in the sign of Capricorn. And we have the moon at this day in transition over the planet Uranus. And Uranus stands for sudden and unexpected events. The planet Venus, Uranus and the moon are located in the sign of Aries. In the nakshatra, the moon house, in the Vedic astrology, we have moon houses, and this is the nakshatra Bharani, which indicates a new birth, a breakthrough. But like the birth process, it is often connected to pain and to struggles. But the end result will be a good. This is an extreme trigger for a new beginning, and that the old is coming to an end. And here too the danger is very high for earthquakes and also for airplane accidents or air travel problems with air travel. But one thing Uranus also stands for is our higher self. And the more connectedness we can achieve now will help us to understand more about ourselves, who we are, and what the reason is why we incarnated on earth. We cannot only learn to connect better to our higher self. We have to understand we are our higher self. Our higher self is an aspect of us. It is not another person. It is you. And with Uranus and Rahu in the sign of Aries, and also in April when Jupiter will come, we can feel so much more our higher self and connect to our higher self, and to integrate those higher frequency in our life, and to live from this higher view. And this will change so much in so much lives. It is a great opportunity to see clearer what it is all about. And with this, I will finish today, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much. I love you.